Now, here's news I didn't think I'd ever see, and not that I expected, and it's a surprise to be sure, but it's not a welcome one, I can tell you that right now, but I'm gonna read it anyway, what the fuck. Yeah. We just got news of another crossover. We just got news of another crossover. Now, we all expected that Power Rangers TMNT was gonna happen. Like, we all expected a second Power Rangers TMNT. They were basically beating it over the head that was going to be the next big announcement for Comic-Con. Like, that was going to be a big announcement. But then, out of nowhere, this shows up. It just, like, walked in and just was like, hi, guys, and everyone was like, you're back. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting a third Spawn Batman crossover. Now, normally, I would be interested. I've gotten back into Spawn comics. Obviously Batman, but, like, I've gotten back into Spawn comics with, like I said, I've done, recently 2 Spawn comic, reviews as of late, and, yeah. Now, had the creators I've been more open to the idea of the creators, because I was like, a 48-page one-shot crossover between the two, these two characters again? Who's the creative team? And I immediately went, it's Todd McFarlane. And you may be thinking, Todd McFarlane, like, you should be happy, Multi. Like, it's Spawn's creator, and you got back into Spawn comics. That's true, but that man is more of an I've said it before, that man's more of an artist than a writer. And Spawn, I think Spawn's not to be a dick, but, like, Spawn's better when he's not written by Todd McFarlane. He's great when he's drawn. But yeah, and also, need I point any further to why he shouldn't write another Spawn Batman crossover than the first Spawn Batman crossover he did with Frank Miller? Need I say more? And you can make the argument, but War Devil wasn't good either. Yeah, War Devil wasn't good either. I'm not saying, but, like, I would read War Devil over Spawn Batman again. But we will have Greg Capullo as artist for the comic. Like, we are getting Greg Capullo as the artist for this book, and that's really cool. It's literally like that gig or gag, I should say, that gag in The Simpsons, where Homer's, like, doing the "that's good, that's bad." It's literally like, we're getting a new Batman Spawn crossover. Ooh, that's good. It's going to be written by Todd McFarlane. Ooh, that's bad. But it'll be drawn by Greg Capullo. That's good. It's only going to be a 48-page one-shot. Oh, that's bad. So, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I am, like, surprised that we're getting a Batman... I'm surprised we're getting a Spawn Batman crossover again. It really does generally shock me. It, like, legit is like, holy shit, we're getting another Spawn Batman crossover. I never thought I'd see this. I thought we were done with it in the 90s. But here we are. Now, the story itself, we legit don't know story for this comic. All we know is that it's going to be a 48-page one-shot, which, yeah, there was a time where crossovers were just a one-and-done special comic, and not like a massive story arc, and that was another thing that surprised me. I was like, oh, this has to be like a story arc now. Like, this has to be like at least like a 4-issue miniseries, right? No, and I was like, it's a one-shot? Really? That's what really, like, took me aback about all this. But, like, the other two were one-shots too, and they're awful. Spawn Batman, the less the said, the better. War Devil, Klaus Jansson's a good artist. Klaus Janson is a really good I think Klaus Janssen's a really good artist. But at the same time, that comic is dull as shit. So I don't know what the story is. I think it's just going to be a story of, like... And also, I already can imagine, like, the brimming dialogue between Batman and Spawn, where, like, Spawn's like, you're like trash, you're talking trash, man, and Batman's saying punk every 5 seconds. Yeah. Although, to be fair, like, I know Frank Miller wrote Spawn Batman and Todd McFarlane just drew it, and it was like a tribute to Jack Kirby, which I imagine Jack Kirby would have climbed out of, if he could, he'd climb out of his casket to bitch slap the two of them. But, yeah... To quote Sam Darnold from the quarterback for the Panthers, I'm seeing ghosts. Yeah. So, I will pick this up. I will give this a read. I'm curious, and Greg Capullo drawing Spawn and Batman together is going to be interesting to see. So, yeah, I'm not expecting great things. That's all I'm gonna say. I want to be shocked and surprised, like, oh, McFarlane's gotten better, and it's not like complete garbage writing. But yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of the announcement of a new Spawn Batman crossover? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? What do you want to see? Do you think it'll be the recycled story that they wanted to do with Joker and Violator teaming up? Like, that was supposed to be a third crossover they were going to do, but McFarlane, being McFarlane, procrastinated on it to high hell. So it could be that of having Joker and Violator meet. Because they never had any of the villains meet the other two, so maybe this is finally it. So, but yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this? Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.